What is the best way to cook a grilled cheese or a toasted cheese or a microwave cheese? 3 ways. That's what we're doing today. So we're starting off, we're going to use the same bread. I'm using a bit of a thick loaf because I felt like treating myself. So obviously it's a closed sandwich, closed toasted sandwich, so 2 slices per. We are going to be buttering. So for using the Lurpak today, not sponsored, but if you want to send me money, that's cool. Using the Lurpak because it's soft and easy to spread. We're going to be buttering the inside, and for the ones that we're going to grill, so under the toaster or under the salamander, we're going to be buttering both outsides as we go. And the same with the ones that we're going to pan fry. So we're going to, that way we don't have to use oil or anything like that or extra butter. So we're just going to butter the outside, grill, turn it over, do the same thing. That's the thing. The one that we're going to do in the microwave, we're going to do a little bit different. We're going to toast first, and then we're going to put it in the microwave for, you know, a minute or so on medium, just to, you know, get the cheese melted. I have suspicions. I have tried each of these ways. There's one way in particular I've done most of my life, and another way that I've only just started doing recently. There's a very good reason why I've gone to that other way. It's just because it's better. But we'll cover that. We'll cover that when we get there. So I think we're just going to get straight into it. Let's get to cooking time, and then we'll do some tasting. Cooking. YouBored, go. Cooking is done. All right, so from left to right, my left to right, we have the one that was grilled in the pan grill. Then we have the one under the grill, so in the oven grill. And then we have microwave. I think we all know this is gonna be junk, but we'll see how we go. All right, knife. I'm a big eater, but I'm not gonna eat all this. Luckily, I have family. All right, cut in half. Oh, bit of sponge there, bit of sponge there. All right, let's see how we go. Let's try microwave first. Not looking too flash. It's got some bend to it. It's melted. It's you know, it's melted, but yeah, I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be up there. Yeah, I mean, it's a bit spongy. I mean, it tastes fine. It tastes fine, but it's saved a little bit by the thickness of the bread that I'm using. So I am using quite a thick bread. I think if I was using like your standard sandwich loaf, might struggle a bit more than that, but you know, it's edible. Not as bad as I thought. Excuse licking the fingers. All right, next up we have the one in the under the grill. I must say this is how I used to do them until I found this one here. So kind of giving away how I think this is going to go. But this is still pretty good. I mean, we're buttering both sides. We're grilling over the top. It's going to be pretty good stuff. Let's see. Yep. I mean, it's 100%. It's good. A lot better. The crunch, the gooey center. I mean, this is just gooey mush, to put it politely. But this is still, you know, it's holding its own. The bread inside has gone like a little bit mush, just a little bit, but it's still, you know, it's good stuff. It's all right. Yeah, that's how I'm used to it. All right, now this bad boy. It's gonna be the best. I'm not gonna hide anything. It's gonna be fantastic. Yeah. By far the richest of the three. Yeah, that's really good. Really, really good. I know in the States, it's been a very popular way to grill cheese in a pan. Definitely here in Australia, it's more common to do it under the grill, sort of in the oven or oven grill, whichever way you've got it. Under a salamander, if you wanted to call it that. But yeah, that's... You see, the only problem I have with this is it reminds me of really, really high quality beef, like A5 beef. If you have some of that, it's really buttery and you think, oh yeah, I'm just gonna annihilate a massive portion. But you can't, because it's super rich. And this is kind of like this one. It's very, very rich. I mean, sure, the butter on either side is playing a big role, but there's butter here as well. It seems to have affected it in a different way. It's probably, I would suggest, to do with the caramelization that happens when you cook it in the pan. I'm just guessing. But scientifically, it sounds like it's pretty sound. Yeah, not bad at all. So, I think when it all boils down, if you're having one sandwich, one toasted sandwich, this is the way. This is the way to do it. Grill it in the pan. You don't need oil in the pan. You don't need anything else. You just pop it down, give it a bit of a press. Not too much. You don't want to, flatten it. But one sandwich, great. I like this for more than one sandwich. I think if you're gonna, if you're sitting down, you're having two sandwiches. If you're super hungry and you're having three, I think this is the way to go. I think I'd feel pretty crook if I ate 2 or 3 of these. The first one I'd feel fantastic, but if I ate more than one, I reckon I'd be feeling it all day. I'd be sluggish. Yeah. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm sure it'd go pretty well with some nice chocolate milk or something. But yeah, anyway, one sandwich, more than one sandwich, really don't bother. I mean, this is if you're in a massive hurry. But even then, I mean, these ones, they were borderline similar time. I mean, this was toasting, a minute or a minute 10 on medium. I did that one on just so it kept some integrity. But yeah, these ones, I mean, this one probably took the longest under the grill. Again, I didn't put it on high. I was adjusting it a little bit as I went, but it was pretty good. And this one, I had it on a relatively low heat. I got a bit of the sizzle to start with, but then I turned it down so that I got the melt, because occasionally you can cook it too quick and the cheese inside just doesn't melt and you're gonna have a bad time. So, yeah, okay. I think that covers it. I think that does. One sandwich, more than one sandwich, nah, don't do that one. Boom. I think we have come to a resolution of the best ways to do toasted cheese or grilled cheese. Disagree? Is there another method that I'm not seeing? What happens if you have one of those cool, like, camp roaster type, like, cage grill things, and you do it over an open flame? I mean, if you can carousel that sucker and get an even toast and get some smoke into there. Ooh, don't mind the idea of that. Yeah, not bad. All right, I'll leave it with you. Go and make some grilled cheese, because you know you want to. See you next time. YouBored.